Hi, I'm Kristin Early, and I'm a local real estate agent here in Frisco. I'm with Evie Halliday and the Paulette Green Group. And one of the things I love to do as a real estate agent is really to get to know the community in which I live and work. And particularly because when people are coming to consider moving here, especially from out of town, I like to be able to highlight businesses that I know are really special in this community and do a great job. And I know personally that the Frisco Pet Grooming, owned by Steve Arnold, is an absolutely dream to bring our fur babies to, because our fur babies are precious, right? And we don't want to just entrust them to anyone. So I just want to talk a little bit to Steve here. He opened up Frisco Pet Grooming 3 years ago. So tell me a little bit, Steve, how did you first get into pet grooming?
Well, I've been grooming for 45 years now. I started when I was 15.
How's that possible?
Gee, thanks.
Okay, I interrupted you. You got started
That's okay.
45 years ago.
45 years ago.
I don't believe that.
I started going to local dog shows with some family members and just kind of fell in love with the sport. From there, I got my first couple dogs. We had a small miniature poodle to start with as a family pet, and went to a grooming shop, got a summer job, learned how to groom, and basically it's taken off from there. So I've been all over the world, the United States, showing dogs both professionally and for myself as a breeder and owner handler.
Yeah.
And it's just been a real good time.
Oh, that's awesome. So you opened Frisco Pet Grooming 3.5 years ago.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about why you chose Frisco, particularly the downtown Frisco area, as your home base to start your small business.
Frisco is such a growing community.
Absolutely,
There's
absolutely
no end to the amount of new people that are coming into the area. The apartment complexes, the single family residents and everything else that are going into this area, it's just been taking off like crazy. So when I had an opportunity, the building became available. I had some connections up here, and people put 2 and 2 together and said, hey, through the grapevine, why don't you go take a look at this place?
Yeah.
I came up, took a look, fell in love, and it was like, okay, let's do it.
Meant to
make
be.
it happen.
Well,
Exactly.
and you're so popular, you've just grown through word of mouth, really,
Pretty
from
much.
happy customers like us who say, bring your dogs here.
And we
But
appreciate that. Thank you.
You've recently expanded, actually. Tell me a little bit about that.
Right. The last 3 years that we've been here, I've added an additional staff member about every 5 months. So we've
Right.
actually continued to grow. Even through COVID, we still continued to grow last year.
Right.
So we're now up to 6 groomers, basically all full time, trying to go ahead and turn the dogs around in a very quick, efficient manner so that the pet is here a minimum amount of time. They get the professional care and needs that they need taken
Right.
care of. And we're in the door, out the door, and back on to other pets. So.
Right. Well, I can just tell you from personal experience, first of all, you always want to know that your dogs are happy when you drop them off. And so
Certainly.
we know when our dogs pull into the parking lot, their tails start wagging, they come in the door, they're greeted, by Megan and all your friendly staff, and they know them by name. And one of the things I really appreciate is you have a regular maintenance program.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We actually prefer to call this a spa day.
Spa day. Like
as
it.
opposed to a grooming day. We want the
Right.
dogs to come in happy, have an enjoyable experience with us, and then go home happy. Being clean, fresh, great for the pets, great for the owners, everything is wonderful. It's a great transition.
Great,
So.
thank you. Oh, there's more people coming in.
So,
So there we go. See, it's a busy place, but that's okay. So in terms of the spa day, actually, you have a little bit of a retail component, which I love, that kind of helps us, once we're home, take care of them. You've got some treatments, some sprays, some doggy cologne even.
Exactly. We try and cover a little bit of everything for just those quick minute impulse type purchases. Colognes.
Fresh breath for your puppy.
We want complete care for the dogs. So.
Absolutely, and they have a nice little retail selection of some toys as well. It's always fun to pick up a little treat on spa day. They have some cute little bows. So Steve really is a one-stop shop for all your family pet needs. And then he also has Toenail Tuesdays for $10.
It's been a great promotion for us. So basically a lot of owners are negligent about taking care of their dog's nail trims.
Right.
By offering it for a very inexpensive cost, only $10, we'll cut and file the nails back. we recommend that they do that at least once a month to maintain the health of the dog. So
Perfect,
works out great.
perfect. So tell us a little bit about where we can find you, because you're a little bit tucked away in a strip mall, and your hours.
Right, we're right at the intersection of Main and 2nd.
Main and 2nd.
There's a donut store on the very corner of Main and 2nd. We're the third salon back attached to that donut store. So we're here Monday through Saturday from 7:30 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. Our website is www.friscopetgrooming.com, and you can reach us by phone or text at 469-919-9232.
Great, great, thank you. And again, as a local real estate agent, I like to be able to recommend places, and I highly recommend you. And what I love too is your personal touch. Our dog, we had to miss our spa day, our regular spa day, a couple weeks ago, and I had to call and cancel because one of our dogs was having a little bit of a medical issue. And Steve noticed that on the books and sent me a personal text and said, "How's the dog?" Like, to me, that just means the world.
Very much so. So when
I'm tearing up, my poor dog, baby. But that's
these dogs are an extension of our own family. I
Yeah.
mean, we want them to have the very best care possible. We want them
Yeah.
to always be healthy. We monitor their weights for everybody while they're
Right.
here. If we see a significant change in weight, we'll let the owners know,
Right.
hey, maybe you might want to take a visit to the vet real quick. So we want to make sure that the dog is healthy, and basically they're our children. They're a part of our lives.
Yep,
So
for sure. Or fur babies.
we want to make sure that they're well taken care of.
And yes, and their parents too, because we can get a little anxious. So thank you, Steve, so much for having me in today, Steve. I just really love coming here and bringing my dogs here, and I wish you continued success because you deserve it.
Thank you so much. We appreciate having you as a customer and a client, and thank you for the referrals. We appreciate that tremendously.
Absolutely.